So I have this mix. Happy Haunting, Haunted Heart, Midnight in Manhattan, and All Fired Up Over Dark Side. So we are going to use these. And I am going to be lazy and just use these the way they're intended. Just because I can. I do have, come on. This on, which is basically like a ridge filler. See how much I'm wasting? I always feel bad doing that. But, oh well. You know what? These are over here. And then I'm going to do this over the top. And I hope I like this. I'm not going to lie, like, I've worn this before and I wasn't really a fan. But the idea is that it looks... let me see. I don't think I like that, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the black over the whole nail. I love the tips like that, but I'm just not... I'm just not loving it, so that's fine. Okay, I need my template like this. But you got the idea. That's what it was supposed to do, but I don't care for that by itself. Maybe I won't care for it anyway. I guess we'll find out. Midnight in Manhattan feels like plasticky to me. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. I mean, I could also wear it like over the top of the red, but obviously I don't like the red by itself, so. I like really far down. Okay, now we'll try this and see if that's better. So I think I will like this a lot better. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's still not my favorite, but it's okay. So anyway, if you guys can see, oh, I see all these mixes I have up here. I did a video where I put away my mixes. It's really bizarre looking. So I have to decide now if I want to do that on. I try to do that stuff like on Wednesdays. Wow, that's the nice thing about this ridge filler versus the other one. I feel like it's way easier to like lift off and, you know, reposition or whatever. I don't remember the Color Street one being quite this easy to do. So that's kind of nice, at least. Oh, I still think I didn't get it quite over as far as I needed to, really. Ow. I think I might have just separated my nail from my nail bed a tiny bit. Okay. I have 2 of these because my nails are honestly too long to wear. Come on, don't be like that. I would be fine with my pointer and my pinky, but my other fingers are, they're too long. I would wind up with not enough, so I kept 2. But these didn't sell. Like, if they would have sold right away, then I wouldn't. I didn't keep them off to the side, but they didn't sell, so I kept them. I think they didn't sell because they only had one of the unicorn, or hard to find. I guess it's not really a unicorn. The Encoco set, Happy Haunting, is, wow, you guys, look at that. That's really sad. I wonder if I should try to... I did it on that side too. Goodness. Well, we'll just pretend that's the look I'm going for, I think. Why are you being such a pain? Oh, my word. Okay. Oh, okay. That was... I wonder if it's cold in here. Because these feel... My fingers are cold. Just turn this on. go do this one. See? Isn't that cute? I think I'm going to wind up with quite a bit of extra. I just don't have enough to like... But somebody with much shorter nails might appreciate a partial strip of this, since it's pretty hard to find. I can put that off to the side for them. Oh, I damaged that slightly. Okay, we'll be more careful. We'll put it on this other finger. Hopefully it's long enough because I measured it for either side. Yeah, my fingers are cold. My hair's damp. The little demented pumpkins. Okay. Come on. Oh boy. So, like if somebody has a really small, there's a few ladies that are in my group that have shorter. Maybe I should go from this side. So I had chili for dinner, and I'm beginning to wonder if beans are one of my foods that are kind of not really the best foods for me, because I cut that one quite a bit longer, you see. Darn. So who knows who can use this now. Oh, that's not sticky right there. That's why I'm like, why isn't this sticking? That's why it's not sticking, because it's not on the sticky part. These are in really good condition though. I can't remember who I got this from. Sorry, I was interrupted. So I think what I'm going to do is put this on here. And then I'll have extra. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I shouldn't have taken that whole thing off though. Darn it. Well, I wonder, this one is really short, so I wonder if that's... this back on. If you don't put it back on, it causes problems. Ask me how I know. There are a few ladies in my groups that have shorter nails. I might keep this one though. I don't know. We'll see. I just don't know that I don't know. I might like that. It's too short though. I really love this color though. That's stunning. I totally forgot about these under here. I don't know if these are big enough. You know what? I have the 4 strip. I'm going to take the 4 strip out. Put it under here and put this in here because, ooh. Why not? Okay, now we're going to cut this out. And hopefully there's still a little bit of dark around. I guess we'll find out. There's a little bit. My hands are really cold. It's apparently chilly in here. I hope this is the right one. Oh yeah. Oops. This is definitely going on like a solid. I think it's a has a metallic base. That would make sense, actually. I really like this red. I don't know why we don't have a red like that by itself, but I don't necessarily love the lines on it, but why are you not? I did cuticle cleanup before I put this on, so I'm not sure why it's fighting me so much. I think it's just because my nails are cold. My fingers are cold. So the school district sprays along, I think twice a year or something, they spray along their property line. Well, this year, they didn't do this the last 2 years, but this year they decided to just go along the fence line where our property backs up to, spray the ever-living crap out of it. And I'm pretty sure that's what killed our blueberries last year. But we didn't have any problems with like our other plants. Or maybe it was the spring that they were not doing well. That would make sense because they probably did it before we planted anything else. But anyway, some of our plants were just like trashed. And they were dying, and I was like, okay, what happened? Well, we can see on our camera when we go back after I made an inquiry to find out if we could even eat the cucumbers and stuff that we had and the tomatoes, because the plants had started to die. And we had to wait for like 3 freaking weeks because we had to do this whole process. It was like the most ridiculous thing ever for them to do a records release, even though this is the same stuff that they put up like on the door of the school, basically, for them to tell us what they sprayed on our property. And the guy that I talked to was just an absolute dick. I mean, to be fair, I was upset, but he was very condescending. Pretty sure he wouldn't have spoken to my husband the way he spoke to me. But anyway, the lady I talked to, she finally released like the 2 pages that I needed. But before, she was like, well, it's 49 pages. And I'm like, did they spray 49 different chemicals? Like, that's a bit ridiculous. And she was like, oh, that's kind of sheer, you guys. Do you see my nail through that? Look at that. Can you see that? I don't know, that wouldn't make much of a difference. My hands are too cold. I should have... Time to start using my flax pad before I do my nails so I can warm up. She was like, no, and she was like, I don't look at this stuff, I just gather the information. And she was like, let me see what's going on. So she looked at a few of them and she was like, oh, this is from like 2018. And I was like, oh, before the house was even built. All right, sweet. Because she called and she was like, what's the time frame here? And I was like, just for this month. Before, we had everything in. Anyway, so the whole thing was asininely stupid. And the amount of time and resources that were spent to do this whole process was asinine. But yeah, the chemicals that they sprayed along their property line, and they just like went to down. So like the fence is here, and that we have a strip of like rock right here, and we put our cucumbers here, and then we had them grow up the fence. I swear the guy like took offense or something, because where's this one? Right here. Hopefully, I probably need to just like put my fingers under here and warm them up. They're so cold. He must have like taken offense or something to the fact, and we're not the only ones that have plants that go up the fence. So I don't understand what the issue is. And they kill them, and then they just leave the weeds there. They don't like clean up the weeds that are dead along the line, because we went and looked back there. And they sprayed on the 13th of September, and it is October 4th. So it's been 2 weeks since they sprayed, and we haven't been able to eat. We took all of our cucumbers down and threw them away. I mean, we had a lot of cucumbers, and they were really nice, delicious cucumbers that we can't eat because whoever sprayed decided to just be a jerk about it. So I don't know if they sprayed later the last 2 years and for some reason they did it early this year. Like, I don't know. But I do know that there was like 4 different chemicals sprayed. And one of the chemicals is not safe. Like, we weren't going to take a chance and eat it. So we had to throw all of that stuff away. Which really pisses me off. And because it doesn't just kill like what it lands on, it kills like the whole plant, like throughout the whole system. I'll see if I can remember to share a picture with you guys. But I was pretty pissed off. I am still irritated. So my husband's going to write a letter to the school board and be like, you couldn't be adults about it and just be like, hey, could you not have this on the fence or whatever? Like, you had to go and just kill it. My husband's a lot nicer than I am. He's a lot more politically correct than I am. I should have had him talk to that guy. It's like the maintenance supervisor or whatever. I don't think he's the one that sprayed it, but maybe he is. I don't know. He was just a jerk. And I kind of think he was really condescending because I'm a woman, not necessarily because of any other reason. Like, I don't think he would have talked to my husband the way that he talked to me. But, yeah. So anyway. Wow. All right. One of the ladies in my group bought one of these so that we could, well, she told me we get twinsies. So that's a thing apparently. Darn, I think I got that too short. I've seen this with the rose overlay. It's really pretty. I don't understand why this looks so weird. I think I need to get my flax bag and put it on my nails. And then I think it will not look so weird. So like there's a wrinkle right here. I don't actually have wrinkles. It's lifting at the cuticle. I think it's because my fingers are cold. Pretty sure. This is nice and warm. That's a fun noise. Sorry. Oh, but you know what I shouldn't have right here while I'm doing this probably on my heating mat? All these partials. I think I got it up too high. Here we go. Yeah, it's definitely cold. And your strips feel stiff when they're cold. Color Street doesn't like the cold. It likes to be 70 degrees. It's 69 degrees in here. So I don't know how that's too cold. Usually it does fine at like 70, but I'm cold, so it must be whatever it is. So I'm trying to get this to stay on, but I gotta take it off of this side. That's weird. I don't know what that is. Do you see the lines? Look at how bad they look. I mean, it's just... Look at that. I think that looks so terrible. So the back of this is like a metallic-y red color. Oh, look at that. There's a weird mistake right there. Dang it. I'm not sure what to do about that. It's just going to look like that, I guess. I think that's an error in the process of how they do whatever. Come on. Okay, where's my squisher? Not in here, apparently. It's almost like the chrome sets. And it's over further on one side. Grr. At least I'm taking off most of these lines over here. I mean, you could always put this sideways. I just think that looks kind of weird. But my nails will never be that short. So, for whatever that's worth. See? That's like shorter than my nail bed. I could wear it out this finger, but I don't know that I would want all of those lines right there. I guess maybe if I was going for that look. Where did it go? Great. I'll probably stretch it now. You can see that. Well, at least I can get it back up. Jeez Louise. I feel like it's too far over. Do you ever do your nails and get like so frustrated with them that you're just like done and you're like, I don't want to wear this anymore? Because you've made mistakes or you just were annoyed with the strips or whatever. I feel like I'm there with this manicure. I'm just like annoyed. And I didn't think it would be difficult. I thought it would be fairly straightforward. I don't know why it's lifting so much right there. Right there. Because I cleaned my cuticles and everything. That looks really weird. It's like not sticking. I'm not sure why. I think I got like smushed or something. That looks like shit. Right there. Okay, well. I love this in the package, and I love this color right here that's like the shimmery color, but I am not super pleased with the actual nail strips. Okay, what do you think? I almost feel like this is too dark. I almost feel like, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put like a hollow over this. Like probably like something like this. I don't know, maybe I'll put it over all of them. I don't want to put it over that one though. So I like the concept. I do think that this looks like what I wanted it to look like fire. But I just feel like I fought with it a lot. How long have I been recording for? Oh, I had to stop it, so who knows? Okay. Talk to you guys later.